The classic lobster roll is truly a beautiful thing. Fresh lobster, slowly poached in a lightly cayenne-spiced butter and stuffed into a toasted roll is hard to beat. But for us cooking at home, it's got some issues. From multiple cooking steps to unforgiving cook times, getting it just right takes some skills. But there is another way to make a delicious lobster roll, where you take just cooked lobster meat and dress it with all of the flavors you could ask for. So today, I'm making my favorite at-home lobster roll. The beauty of this recipe is that it's all about dressing the cooked lobster meat. So feel free to skip this next lobster processing section and go right to the making it delicious section. Or you can even make a pretty convincing version with shrimp if lobster's not in the cards. That said, if you are taking this on from beginning to end, look for a lively one at your market. This guy is about 1.5 pounds. I like to leave them in a heavily salted ice water bath for about 20 minutes to anesthetize them, and then hold it down and put a heavy, sharp knife straight down between the two antennae to quickly and humanely dispatch it. Then use your hands and a towel to twist the tail right off and twist the claws off at the lowest joint. Bring a big pot of well-salted water up to a simmer, put the claws in, and cook them for 9 minutes. Add the tails for the final 4. Once that timer goes off, scoop everything out, and to make peeling easier, throw them into an ice water bath for just a few minutes. When it comes down to breaking down lobster, a good pair of kitchen shears is gonna be your best friend. For the tails, cut to the underside, crack the shell, and pull out the meat. There's a long dorsal vein that goes through here. Because we're chopping this up, the easiest way to get it out is to split the tail right in two and scoop it out with your finger. There's a lower claw here. Gently twist it side to side until you just feel it release, so that when you pull it out, this sheet of cartilage comes with it. If this does not come out, you are gonna have to fish this out of the claw meat once you get it out of the shell. Next, grab onto the knuckles with a towel, and a quick hack into the top of the shell with the heel of your knife with a twist afterwards should break the claw right in half. And then you can use your fingers to pull all the meat out. Now that you've got a pile of perfectly cooked, cleaned lobster meat, let's make this into something delicious. And for those of you that are going the shrimp route, shrimp that's simmered in salted water for about a minute and then iced are gonna have the exact same process going forwards. Cut the meat up into bite-sized chunks and put it all into a bowl. I think the cleanest way to get a bright, flavorful dressing on something like this is to first fully season it with good extra virgin olive oil, some fresh lemon juice, sea salt, as well as some lemon zest and cayenne chili. At this stage, the meat should taste delicious and ready to eat. Then add a small spoonful of sour cream, or mayo, or crème fraîche, dealer's choice. Now, finally chop up some chives and a few sprigs of tarragon, as well as grabbing the very center of a celery heart and picking off all of the leaves to set them aside for later. Add all of this into the bowl, and you've got a delicious lobster salad. Put this on ice or in your fridge, and grab a top sliced bun. Brush the sides with plenty of softened butter, get a pan or a griddle nice and hot, and toast the bread on both sides. Load it up with your lobster salad, and finish it with the celery leaf. Warm bun, chilled lobster salad. It's hard to beat. Give it a shot, and let me know what you think. Anyway, that is all for me on this one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.